This might be the mindset shift that you've been looking for to make your dance look less awkward. This video is brought to you by Beyond the Move, the freestyle dance program for any dancers at any levels. So what I mean by that is maybe sometimes you feel like, it doesn't feel right. I don't know why, but it doesn't look like when I see him dancing or when I see her dancing. But why when I'm dancing, I feel like my movements are kind of awkward, or I dance in a way that I don't necessarily like it. Why is that? You see what I mean? So if you feel in this way, there is certain things that you can do to change that. And one of the main things that I'm going to be talking about today is, first of all, you need to embrace awkwardness. Let me say that again. You have to embrace awkwardness when it's come to dance. Because if you don't do that, you're going to always be in the judging mode. You know, you're going to always be judging what you are doing and wondering if it's good enough or not. And you don't want to be in that mode, because that mode will cripple your dance. It will cripple your mindset, and you will never be able to kind of tap into your potential, meaning sometimes tapping into your awkwardness. You see what I mean? So this is the very first mindset shift to understand, that actually nothing is awkward, and when you are dancing, everything can be awkward. But if awkward is being done intentionally, then it's not a problem at all, because you are showing to the audience that you still know what you are doing. And if you are showing certain things that is unusual, it's being done on purpose. And this alone changed the whole game for your dance. You see what I mean? So first thing, like I said, is to embrace awkwardness. Now, how can you actually do this? So let me put something more tangible to it. So the first thing is to understand the difference between being clean and being clear. Let me say that again. Being clean and being clear, right? Being clean is what most people focus on, right? Most dancers, when you don't know, you just want to be clean. For example, if I tell you, okay, the movement is this and that, okay? Then you're gonna be like, okay, all right, Nikhil showed me the movement, it's like that, and then it's like that. So therefore, this is what I have to do. So therefore, if I do this and I do this, this is wrong, because Nikhil showed me that the movement has to be like this, and then it has to be like this. So this is why most people, we focus on being clean. And there's nothing wrong with being clean, right? But what if I told you that this movement that look clean maybe is not clear, right? Now you're going to be asking yourself, oh, why? Why? This movement is very clean to me, and also it's clear to me, right? Yes, it is clear because you only see the movement right now. But if I don't have the right intention behind that movement, and then when I put the music, the timing and the precision is off, then this movement can look clean, but it will not be clear, because the right intention is not behind it, right? So for example, let me try to show you that on the music so you can have a better idea. So for example, this movement, you see, here, is clean and clear because I'm following a rhythm, okay? Yeah, now, here, you can see that, okay, it's clean and also it's clear because you understand the rhythm that I'm following, and everything is being done intentionally, right? But if it was just all over the place, you know, but I'm still clean here, yeah? But it's not as clear. Why? Because the precision and the timing is not right. You see what I mean? So that's the second thing we need to understand. That basically any movement, right, can be clear, right? Any movement can be clear. So therefore, if we're following this idea, so therefore, even a movement like this that look awkward, even a movement like this that look, I don't know, awkward, can be very clear. can be not only clean, but it can also be very clear. You see what I mean? Once you understand that actually to make a movement clear, it's all about the intention behind it. If you are being intentional about what you are executing, therefore anything can be clear. You know, you can make any movement clear to the audience, and therefore you kind of overcome being awkward, because I can be doing this and still have a lot of style doing it. I can be, you know, going crazy like this, but still have a lot of style in it. But you wouldn't say this is clean move, you know? But if I have the right timing and precision behind it with the right intention, then I can still make it look good, even though the movement is awkward. You see what I mean? So that's the second thing to understand. So just to reiterate, the first one is to embrace awkwardness. The second one is to understand that any movement can be clear as long as you have the right timing, precision with it. Then the intention can be right? So therefore, any movement can be clear. So you don't necessarily need to only focus on clean movement to make your dance look less awkward. You see what I mean? So that's the second thing. Now, the third thing is that we're gonna start exploring awkwardness. Okay, so there are many different ways that you can do that, and I'm gonna really encourage you to be open-minded with that. And one of the exercises that we're going to be doing is that, for example, I'm just going to play the music. I'm going to start exploring just unusual movements, okay? So I'm not going to try to make things look clean, right? Just like that, very structured and all of that. No, everything will be kind of empty, but at the same time, I want to still have some control to what I'm doing, even though it's messy. You see what I mean? So, but I also want to be, as I don't know, organic or awkward as I can. You see what I mean? So that's what I would encourage you to do. You can ask yourself, okay, what are the things that I do that I feel like usually when I do it, it doesn't look good? Then go for it. For example, for me, I'm going to be exploring, like movement that put me in, unstable position, because I know these movements will automatically put me in some weird position. You see what I mean? But it's okay, because I'm going to play with them anyway and embrace them. You see what I mean? So that's what we want first, okay? So for you, it can be this, or for you, it can be something different, But just ask yourself, what are the things that when I do them, I feel like I'm not very comfortable with it, or I feel like it doesn't look good? And take these things and start exploring them so that you can start embracing those awkwardness, okay? Let's go for it. Exploration time. So the goal here, once again, is just to explore, yeah? So for me, I just want to kind of challenge my balance, all right? Challenge my balance to see what I can come up with. Keep on exploring, Yes. So I invite you to do this for much longer, for much longer, okay? Not just 1 minute, not just 5 minutes or just one song. You do that for a much longer period of time. You take something that you don't feel comfortable with, or something that you usually feel like doesn't look good, and you dig deeper into this one, okay? That's the first thing, because once you start doing this type of exercise, then you start switching your mindset about how you see your dance, and how you appreciate your dance as well, you know? Because if you can't go beyond this judgmental mindset, then it's gonna be difficult for you to see the beauty in your dance, and you will always focus on what is awkward, what is wrong in your dance, okay? So now I'm gonna do a freestyle, all right, a quick demo where I'm gonna be playing with, you know, movement. So basically, I'm not gonna be doing any style in particular. You know, it's not gonna be looking like hip hop or locking or popping, none of that. I'm just gonna be exploring and just going, you know, just let my body go to places, okay? And see how I respond to it, okay? That's all I'm gonna be doing. And I wanna embrace that moment to just go for it and see what I will come up with, okay? Let's go for it. So this is a lot of fun. Yes, it's a little bit tiring, but it's a lot of fun because you are truly tapping into the present moment, and that's it. You know, sometimes I love to just break all the structures, you know, forget about all the structures and just move and see where my body gonna lead me. You see what I mean? And that's how you start embracing awkwardness or embracing anything that's coming at you. You see what I mean? And that's very important. And this alone will literally shift your mindset. And you will feel like, okay, actually, there's nothing awkward. And there's nothing that is, you know, there's no movement that is actually good or movement that is bad. They are just movement. I decide what I want to make of them. You see what I mean? And you decide what you want to make of them. Therefore, there is no such thing as awkward movement. If your intention behind it is, I would say, if you are being intentional about it, then you can do pretty much whatever you want, and it will look however you want. You see what I mean? So that's the point here. All right? So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. And you know, this is something I keep saying all the time, is mindset is more of the majority of the work, you know? And even in our program Beyond the Move, we have 20 weeks dedicated only to mindset. Because I know that once we have our mindset in a certain place, then it's much easier for us to progress as a dancer. So if you just, you know, want to join us and have a look at the program, you can check, you know, the link in the description below. And you have 7-day free trial to give it a try and see if it's for you or not. And hopefully, I will be able to start working with you soon. All right, take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.